guys, Krisily Kennedy here, coming to you from the set of Persephone.
Pictures at the End of the World.
Pictures at the End of the World. We're in Los Angeles. I'm really excited about being on this set because this is Josh Posner. He is the writer of the script of this film and a producer? Writer.
Co-writer and producer.
Co-writer and producer.
Yes.
And he's also a friend. Josh and I go way back. We worked together on two films, Middlemen and Columbus Circle, which George Gallo directed both of those, and we worked together every day on set. We were in Arizona, we were in Vegas, we went everywhere. So this is an exciting set visit for me because I get to see my friend doing something that he loves.
Thank you. Thank you for coming by.
Of course, of course. So tell me a little bit about how you got the idea of this and what the script is about.
Well, I can't take credit for the idea. Our director and co-writer actually has had this sort of kicking around in his mind for a long time. He banged out a first draft of the script in about 3 days, and then it was just a lot of back and forth to get it honed down to what we have now. You know, I sort of came in and we just hashed it out. So it's about this woman, Jennifer, and there's an asteroid headed to the Pacific Ocean. It's going to take out the Pacific Rim, island nations, and the Western Seaboard. And she's decided to stay behind in Los Angeles, which is going to be wiped clean off the map. So we spend the film on the day of impact, sort of her journey on that day as she searches for this cult that's staying behind, thinking that the asteroid's going to bring a rapture about. And then we flash back to her life previously to see the decisions that have kept her in Los Angeles, why she's stayed behind herself. So it's that journey.
I like it, and it's a disaster film, but it's a female-led disaster film. We've never seen that before, ever.
Yeah, and it's, you know, the asteroid shows up, but just at the very end. So sorry if that's a spoiler. But it's really, you know, a big story on a small scale. So it's the personal side of the disaster movie, and you know, we do like having the female protagonist leading us through this, and it's a different feel to it in familiar subject matter. So I think it'll be a really interesting spin on the whole disaster movie.
I like that when Chris described it, he said that he loved films like Star Wars and Before Sunset, and it was like mixtures of all these amazing films that he loved, and those are films on such different scales when you go Before Sunset, which is so character driven, and then you talk about Star Wars. So this is going to be a little bit more character driven, and it's a family affair because your wife is the lead.
She is, yeah.
Yay.
We're very excited. She's playing Jennifer in the film, Eileen McKiernan. And yeah, we're on day 2. She's doing a great job, and as are the rest of the actors. And we're really excited about where this is going and what this is going to be.
I love that a lot of the people that watch our stuff are always asking how to start if they want to, you know, be a filmmaker or a writer. Where do they begin? And something that I loved about this project is you guys funded this on Kickstarter.
Yes.
And it took 2 weeks to raise your funds?
We raised, I think, 70% of our funds in the first week, and we went, I think, 125 or 130% of our goal, which was fantastic.
That's awesome.
It was a 4-week long Kickstarter. You know, we've all been out here for a while. We've all been working in films and TV in various capacities, and we were just tired of waiting for someone else to tell us ideas were good and to go do it. So we just decided we'd see if we could raise the money ourselves. We were able to, and here we are.
It really changes the game for filmmakers that want to get into the business, that when they have like crowd surfing, you know, it's totally the same thing.
Absolutely.
When they have Kickstarter and things like that, it really does change the game for people that want to break in.
It's great. It's great. It just opens it up, and you know, a lot of filmmakers, indie filmmakers, talk about how you just got to go produce now. You can't, you know, there's no excuse with the technology to not be producing content. So we finally heeded that advice ourselves.
And it's fun to be able to create content yourself, no matter where you put it, whether it be on the web or on a television series. Like, it's really fun to be able to do that.
Like you?
We try. And you're no stranger to set. We worked on a really big set together. What's nice about working on something that's a more intimate set like this?
You know, people can get lost a little bit on bigger sets. Everyone's sort of off in their own little division, planet, world, and you know, there's something nice about a smaller set like this where everyone's really in the trenches together, and you know, if it's camera or hair and makeup, you're lending a hand and pitching it in each department, just because there's 10 of you on a set any given day. So it's you know, you do bond on bigger movies, but not with the entire crew. Here it's everyone really coming together for one common purpose, which is to make this, because no one's here for the money. They're here for the art, and they're here because it's a project they want to make it work.
So it becomes everyone's passion project, which makes it more fun, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So what kind of movie fans are going to love this film?
Hopefully all of them.
Yeah.
No, it's certainly it's a character piece, but with enough intrigue and action and questions that I think it can really draw a diverse audience of people in.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to check it out.